Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Space City Raw Wallace podcast. I am your captain, your host, Mr. Corey.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back, you guys. This is Joanna. How are y'all feeling out there? What's up, Corey? How you feeling?
What up with it, JoJo? I'm feeling good. How,
Ah,
how about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Just another day.
Yes, ma'am. Another day, another dollar.
Always. What you got going on over there?
Oh man, just chilling, man. Not really much of nothing to be real with you. Just same old, same old.
I
Kind of
know, right?
these days kind of run together. The time change kind of had me thrown off the first few weeks, but it kind of seemed like I'm getting back into the groove of it. Because man, when they when that time change first kicked in, and I was waking up late, or,
You
or
did really good.
time wise, I was waking up late. It felt like I was still waking up on my regular time, but man, I don't know how I feel about this spring forward stuff, man. I kind of want my hour back.
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I prefer the spring forward than the fall back because the way that everything is set up right now, I feel like I'm able to kind of schedule my runs now. I'm able to go to the park a little bit more often, so I'm able to schedule that in, get that in at least 4 days a week. So as far as like that time frame, so we can stay out a little bit later. It doesn't get dark as soon as you get off of work. So me personally, I'm really taking advantage of it, and I'm appreciating it. But I know what you mean though, as far as that time change, you do kind of like get have to get a hold of it. But me personally, I appreciate it, but the days are kind of dragging though.
I ain't gonna lie though, I do like the longer days and I like the longer time with the sun up. Like how you said, like as soon as you get out of work or soon as 5 o'clock hit, it's still bright outside. It's just the adjustment with moving up an hour. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
it kind of was making the days go by faster in the beginning to me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because now maybe we're getting adjusted to the time change. Maybe it's slowing down, but I don't know, man. I know I hear they're trying to pass some type of legislation to where we don't have to change the time anymore. I don't know how serious that is. I mean, it seems like
What?
they have legislation for everything. Legislation for everything, but not legislation for the right things.
Right? Isn't that? I mean, how it normally goes though.
And I don't know, man.
Right.
Politics not my expertise.
Right.
Yeah,
From what I see, that's how it seems to always go. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That'll be interesting.
a waste of time. A waste of time.
Worried about the wrong things.
Right. Here we are. We want some legislation for some other stuff.
Right.
We can't get it.
Not moving forward at all. Well, some progression. Some progression, but not quite so much here in Texas.
Man, the needle is moving barely.
We just got to be patient, I guess. The day will come.
Hey, when that day comes, free at last, free at last.
Why you silly?
Oh, for sure.
It'll come sooner than later, hopefully, but it'll
Yeah, but what's new on your end?
come. Ooh. Okay. So this past weekend, Friday, no, Saturday was my dad's birthday, and
Yes.
on Monday was another one of my family members, her birthday. But so we ended up spending that weekend together. On Friday, we just, hit up Rupor, had a little seafood, and then we went to Kima. We just hung out at the pier for a little bit and just bought some more seafood for them to go ahead and prepare at home. But on Saturday,
Y'all
I'm
was right up the street
actually,
from me.
huh?
Y'all right up the street from me.
Right up the street. We passed through your neighborhood actually, and I was like, "That's where Corey lives."
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we were close. But on Saturday, we made it up to Lake Charles, and this was my first time going to the casino. We went to Le Berge Casino.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I had a good time.
Did
I
you
had
win
a
anything?
Man, let me tell you what happened. So we went out there, right? And we made it to the casino. I said, okay, I'm gonna keep 100 on me. We'll see how it goes. So I spent, I want to say, up to 60, and I made 140. And I thought I can do more, but I lost it all. I lost it all. Well, just the 60 and then the 140 that I made, right? We'll say that. So
Man,
I'm like, there's no way that I'm coming up here and I'm losing all my money. So
man, you just stopped.
look, but let me tell you what happened. So this was like around, I want to say maybe like 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. that all this went down. Cause I guess they got like the certain times where you can like really hit licks. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go to sleep. And then I'm just gonna make sure I wake up early enough to come out there and go play again before we leave. But they had already talked about going back out there again. But me, I'm an early bird. So I was up, I want to say like by 6. So I started getting ready and I went down there like by 7:30. I put in $20. Boom. I made 120 back. I said, all right, I'm done. I'm cashing out. Let me
Ooh,
take let me take my money and I'm gone.
for
So
real.
I go back up to the room and they're ready and they're like, all right, we about to go back down there. We about to play. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just watch y'all. So I'm watching them, but then I'm like, no, I want to play too. So
Oh
I
no,
know, I know,
no,
but listen,
no,
hear me
no,
out.
no.
Hear me out. I'm like, because you get your palms get the itching and you just want to play.
And but forget
So
all that.
so I go in there and I put my 20 in and it drops me down to like $3. I'm like, I'm not playing anymore. So I get up and I'm watching another one of my family members. She gets off the machine and I'm looking, I'm like, all right, let me get on there real quick.
Again? Ah,
Again,
wait.
listen,
It's more.
I had some change to spare, right? I had already made some money. So I'm like, all right, let me see what's up. So I get on there, Corey. I hit $70 on their first one. I
Oh
ended up
man,
getting the free game, so I hit $70 on there. So I'm done with that. When we move around, we go to another slot. I get to the other slot. They get to playing. I'm letting them play. She gets up, and I sit in that same seat. And I'm like, all right, let's see what's up. I hit another $40.
ah,
I'm like, all right, let me just cash out. I'd have made more money and then some. Let me not be greedy. And then the same thing happens again. So I just cashed out and I was done.
I need to go to the casino with you, man. You seem like you got way better luck than I ever did. I never hit. Only time I hit was the
Yeah.
first time I was able to gamble.
See, and that's the thing. I guess like with my energy, the way that I went in there was I was just I was free of it. I was taking deep breaths, as I was hitting the thing. And then that's how I was getting the money. But then when I was like so focused on winning the money, that's when I lost it all.
Mm.
But when I just relaxed and just chilled out and just played the game, like I would say, because when you get like let's just say there's like 20 things that you can hit right, and that'll make like if you do half the board and you get like a full face, they give you like a whole but they give you a lot of money. So I was like, all right, let me get a full face. Let me get a full face to the left. Let me get the full face. And I'll hit the full face.
Mm.
And I was just hitting every time.
And it's
But
a slot machine.
it's not a slot machine. It was like one of those almost where you gotta you gotta match them up. It's not the I guess it's not the slot machine. I guess I wouldn't really know the difference, but because it's not one of those where you just pull that lever. It's where
Uh,
you pressing how much you want to put down because it was like I think it says 30 cents and like 50 cents per game. And
mm.
you would just play those and then it'll just run it for you.
But it's an actual machine though.
It's an actual
You're not
machine.
sitting at the dealer table.
No. I wasn't doing those. I couldn't play that.
Yeah, I've never done it before, but I know how to play Blackjack 21. I just never had the cojones to go sit down at that table, man.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Cause I'm not really more well, I play cards, but not like that.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, like I said, I know how to play 21, you just count the cards, but those poker players, some people that play poker,
Hmm.
they be making some money.
Oh, I know they do. I know they do, but that's not my type of game. I'm not even really a gambler like that. I don't gamble, I should say that. But so I'm not sitting up at those tables. But what I just did over the weekend, I'm definitely getting back on
Yeah, man, let me hold something, man.
those.
Give them good luck coins.
Okay, yeah, we had a good time. That was my first experience, but I definitely had a good time going out there. And then the food was good too. I went to this place called Fiery Crab. I ended up getting like a pound of crawfish, half a pound of shrimp, and then some crab clusters. Ooh, it was so good.
Oh, y'all was doing it big.
Ooh, we were doing it big. And then the breakfast was good too. I had shrimp and grits with some French toast. Give
Man,
give me two cappuccinos. Man, on our way back, I was out of there.
you was geeking up, huh? All that espresso.
Not even because my allergies started cutting up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I had to take me two Benadryl. So on the way back, I went to sleep.
Mm,
This stuff knocked me out.
mm.
So the cappuccino was good, but it ain't do nothing to hype me up.
Ah, man. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's about to be prime allergy season too, for sure.
I already feel it.
Springtime, baby. The
Okay.
pollination is amongst us.
Okay, I already feel it. But yeah, man, that's what's been new with me. I need to get into some more of that stuff because
Y'all look at you getting. Let's go to Vegas.
well, that's where we were really supposed to go.
Oh,
But
for
we had to
real?
calm down.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, COVID. She's still
yeah.
out there.
Shout out to you. Shout out to your pops holding it down for the Pisces, man. You know, it's Pisces gang over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we end up celebrating Meg's birthday over the weekend too.
Okay.
We we went to Steak 48, right there by the Galleria. I had never heard of this place, never even been to this place. But every time we mentioned it to somebody, they were like, ooh, ah. So I wanted to see what the was about
Right.
when we got there. And it definitely was some in
Yeah.
there.
What y'all get? I've seen it,
uh,
but I ain't never been before.
I ended up getting lamb chops.
Mm.
I wanted to be different. I didn't want to get steak. You know what I mean? Steak is cool, but wanted to try their lamb chops, man. And everything was busting in them, man. The
Nice.
lamb chops. Everybody who was there was satisfied. Even their sides are amazing.
Mm.
And very tasteful. I had like a sweet potato dish. It's almost like a casserole. It was pretty
Mm.
good. And they had like some type of Alaskan crab macaroni.
Ooh.
I didn't get a chance to taste it because we was going out afterwards, and I didn't want to chance it with my you know eating
Uh,
cheap and all that. So I just played it safe. But everything looked good. The ambiance was good. The service was good. The drinks were good. Vibes were good, and we ended up having a good night. And then even on our way out, we ended up walking past, or he walked past us, him and his entourage, the baby. They were coming in as we were coming out, and we kind of was like right there uh by each other basically. But we of course we had to move to the side because of the security and all that stuff. But it was cool. He walked right past us and seemed like a cool dude.
yeah. That's what's up. Sounds like y'all had a good time.
Yeah, man, we definitely did. But man, it's been cool around here, man. I got an announcement to make.
Ooh, uh-oh, what you got? Uh-oh.
We got us a new family member to the plat.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
fir- First time announcing, and of course, got to save it for the show. But yeah, we got us a new addition to the pack. Uh, female, and we finally came up with the name because she was no name, no face for a while. Well, we running with the name Harmony.
Harmony. Okay, I like that.
She's only 8 weeks of age, so she's still fairly small, but she's so cute. She's cuddly. She's real chill. She's a lap dog right now. She like to sit
Mm,
in your lap and take a nap and all that, but she real chill. Um, but yeah, we got us another edition. So for all of our listeners, you just got a new exclusive. Spacey the Raw Wallace, new addition to the pack, and best believe she's all that. had, to, had to find a way to make it rhyme, you know what I'm
look
saying?
at you. So
Yeah,
what's that? There's four females now, huh?
no, that's three.
Three? Hold on.
Yeah, because we don't have Nala anymore. She's she's staying with my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to move her out?
No, I didn't have to, but after we lost Max,
Mm,
the family, we felt like, my grandmother needed someone else there with her. So
yeah.
we Nala over there big chilling. She getting all the perks of being spoiled and house dog and all that type of stuff because my grandmother's, spoiled and rotten.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, how is she adjusting to life over there? Because I mean, normally she's outside, right? And with her
Yeah.
being inside, what's
Yeah, but she was always a good candidate to being a house dog because she's kind of like, well, Harmony's kind of like her in the sense to where she's a little bit more somber and chill.
mm, okay.
Uh, and again, the lap dog thing, Nala big ass thinks she can fit in your lap still, and she wants you want you to pet her all day, the whole entire time, and she
Mm.
does this thing like she rolls over on her back so you can rub her stomach, and she'll just stay there until you rub her stomach. But the adjustment is cool. Both of them seem to gotten to a point to where they're used to each other around.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And everybody else around here, the rest of the pack is doing well. Everybody is waiting for better weather, so they can stunt and show themselves off a little bit because we keep getting this rain, sunshine, cold weather stuff. So just need a little bit more consistency with the weather. Got some plans, got some ideas of some photo shoots I want to do with them.
Mm.
Probably end up going to Corpus with maybe one or two of them and doing a photo shoot out there on the beach or whatnot.
Okay.
So I'm,
Photo
I'm looking
shoot.
I'm looking forward to the warmer weather. Not necessarily the summer when it get too hot, but yeah. Um, and we of course we also counting down the weeks on to expect the our building being put on our property. I know I say that every time on the show, but I'm waiting for the day that I don't have to say that no more because I'm ready to get back to doing these live recordings, man. These person to person, man. I'm tired of the Zoom stuff. You know what I mean? The Zoom is cool, and we can utilize Zoom for long distance. But time for us to get back on the mics, girl.
I know. I agree. I definitely agree with that. I mean, that time will come. It's coming soon. Now, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. They kind of been hunting me down about this vaccination,
Yeah,
but the way it's looking though, it's like in order for you to be able to travel and just do certain things, you're gonna have to need that. You're gonna need that vaccination card.
I heard that on the news today about the actual vaccination card.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I guess I'll be sitting my black behind at home, man, because they're not gonna force me to get that, man. I'm not gonna say I'll never get it, but I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I mean, I've been watching and I've just been doing my little research because, well, my dad, he's older, so he was up for it, and he when he got his. But just me being around a lot of people that can sometimes be a little careless, you just never know. And I know I have that concern of just making sure that it's nothing that'll harm me that would get into me. But I mean, I guess you just have to be smart about it and do your research and just do
Right.
do what you think is best. And I think it's coming down to that point to where I need to just buck down and just get it.
I feel you. I mean, and I'm not saying that people shouldn't get it or people should get it. I mean, it's your decision. You know what I mean? And I'm
Right.
kind of just, I don't have a need for it right now. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like, I'm not getting ready to travel at this moment. It
Mm.
may get to the point where enough people are vaccinated to where we all don't have to get it. And that's kind of what I'm hoping and waiting on because I never really gotten the flu shot. So I don't think I need to get it.
Yeah, I
But
never got that either. But I just don't want anything crazy to happen and all of a sudden something happens. So I rather just prevent it and then just continue on my adventures like I like to do. Because that's one thing that I would hate to happen to me is to where I just can't get on my adventures. And I mean, we can't drive everywhere. We can, but I don't
right,
want to drive everywhere.
right.
I like to explore. I like to explore. So I guess I'm just gonna have to make that decision and just go do it. But that's just where I'm at right now. But
But look, perfect segue with this or what we're talking about and what I wanted to ask you. How do you feel about people, or let me see. How do you feel about when people withhold information? And it can, we were just talking about the COVID stuff, but I'm
mm,
trying to relate it into the dog world. But I'm asking you as a general question. How do you feel about people or withholding information?
well, I mean that's not a good thing, withholding information. I'd rather you give me all the facts because I'm gonna give you all the facts, everything that I have. That way you can make your decision. You know, I would hate for, I mean, bringing it to the dogs. If uh somebody wants to go out there and buy a dog, and let's just say they don't really have all the documentation and paperwork and stuff that they need, and they're not telling the client that the dog has a certain illness, that's not cool.
Right,
Because then if they would have known that, then there are some people that like to take care of dogs or people that are sick because they want to make sure that they give them that love and make sure that they're cared for whenever something does happen. They want to give them that just to make sure that they're taken care of and that they don't feel abandoned or anything. You know what I mean? So, but let people make that decision. Don't make that decision for them because there are genuinely good people out there who would take it no matter what.
right,
So I just feel like whatever information you do have, give that out. Let people make their own decision. I think that's like really one of my pet peeves. Like withholding information from me. It's like what are you doing? And you trying to make a decision for me? What are
right,
you doing? Like tell me everything. Like I'd rather you tell me everything and me make that decision than you not tell me something and me be pissed off about it when maybe in the beginning I would have been okay with it.
right.
But the fact that you held back, it's like I can't even trust you because you holding information that could have been useful for me.
And I ain't even think about it on the aspect of them withholding information. Like if you're buying a puppy and it's sick, I ain't even thinking on the aspect because there's so many different ways that people can withhold information.
Mm.
In my mind, I was thinking about people who withhold information like within the breeding community. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely, I mean, everyone has their own ways of doing things,
Mhm.
but like it's cool to me, it's cool to like bounce stuff off of each other. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel threatened by an up and coming person up under me or intimidated by someone who's been in the game longer than me. I ask anybody a question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like why withhold information? Give the information, or you know what I mean? I ain't saying you have to, but my thing is I give you the information, but what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
just like give out some of that good advice, or not even, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be up to that person to take it, or you know what I mean, just see what they'll do with it. But you know, you have people in this line of business that, you know, everything's a competition, and they feel like if they give out some secrets, then you know what I mean, somebody can overthrow them, or overshadow them, or you know what I mean, pass them up. But you know, to me, in my mindset, regardless, you're gonna get passed up at some point. You know what I mean? You don't stay on top forever. You know what I mean? And like
Mhm.
withholding information, that ain't that I mean, that's kind of, I mean, it's selfish, but you know, you definitely have people that do that. And I don't think that's what's the point of that? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I
Now,
don't get
is it more so withholding information when they're being asked, or just withholding information, I guess, like just to withhold information, or
I,
just keeping it to yourself?
I think it's all the above, because boys like to keep secrets in
Yeah.
in this dog breeding game. Like, you know, asking questions, not getting a response, you know, that happens a lot. Um People hinting at at certain things that they do, and not, you know what I mean, necessarily want to give it out. Like, I get it in a sense, but at the same time, like, if I know you, and we converse with each other, don't you think we have some type of rapport to where, you know, we could bounce off ideas off each other? Like, you help me, I help you, because I may have some stuff that you never thought about, or you know what I'm saying, or something that I did that you might want to try. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's the point of that? Where I don't see why it can't be camaraderie amongst people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is always me versus you. You know what I'm saying? But I like to say I rock with those who rock with me. You know what I mean? If you don't want to give out information, cool. I'll go another route. You know what I mean? I might end up, you know, cracking your code, but I'm not gonna sit here beg and plead, and you know what I'm saying? And it's not worth it. But I don't think withholding information is good overall. I mean, because how can we all move forward? You know what I mean? If you sitting there knowing the answer to something, but you know what I mean, you watching somebody do something wrong. Like, I rather help someone out, you know, let them know where they're messing up at, and move on. You know what I mean? That little bit of information is not going to stop your business, stop people from coming to you. Hell, it might even help in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
if you good people, you know, the word might get out about you being a good people, but you know, that like energy, good energy always, it always comes around, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if you know, I don't know, I'm rambling because it's just it doesn't really make sense to me. Like, why hold it all for yourself?
And that's, well, I guess it really just help people who help themselves, right? So I guess if some people don't want unsolicited advice,
Hmm.
so if you ask and then people are withholding the information, then to me that's different, as opposed to me just being someone who just wants to tell somebody what to do. They may not want to hear that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I guess in that situation, it really just depends on the circumstance. But if somebody is asking you and you don't want to tell, to me, I would really just say that that may just be an insecurity, or at a certain part of their journey where they haven't really just met that part where they don't need to be like that, where they don't need to withhold information, where they can share the love and people can grow and they can learn and become better than them. Like, you eating, let other people eat too. What's wrong with that? You know?
But check
So,
this out.
hmm,
A lot of people probably may not have that information to give out, and they don't want to say that they don't know. You know, a lot of people want to look like a know-it-all, and that they're this big time whatever.
yeah.
They hit with a question that they might necessarily not know the answer to, and they're like, "Oh snap," you know what I mean? But they don't want to mess up their image. But you know that kind of fall under the insecurity thing too, though, because
And
you know,
let me say this here and now. I know I don't know everything. I
right,
know sometimes I do talk I talk with conviction because I speak on what I know, right? But if I don't know, then I'll say I don't know. I would hope that I'm not coming across as somebody that knows everything or thinks they know everything and that I can't be corrected. I would
right,
rather be corrected and you let me know what's up than me continue speaking on something where I know you can like correct me somewhere. You know what I mean? But of course, if I learn that lesson and I know, okay, this ain't it, then I can correct that. That's how I evolve, and that's how other people, should see it. It's not a, it's not to be in the space of telling you what to do or how to be. It's just, let's all just continue to evolve and just become better people and
right,
help one another. Like, that's really what we are here for, to help one another. We're really all on the same journey. Like, if you really pay attention, we're really all on the same journey. But like, if we all learn from one another, because we all sometimes go through the same things, but not everybody's talking about it. They don't
right,
feel comfortable talking about it because why? They think they're the only one going through it.
right. But
I
like they
wish
say,
it was better like that.
it's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just was thinking, like, let's take a dog show for instance, right? Say I take one of my dogs to a dog show one weekend, and I I win, or my dog wins.
Mm-hmm.
The following weekend, we go to another show. My dog doesn't win. It's the same dog, but two different shows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what was different about the first show than the second show? And that's when, like, I mean, you get information from the judges and stuff. I believe I have yet to go through that experience, but I think the judges let you know where your faults are, or where they see the faults in your dog. I mean, because I feel like it's all opinionated. Because I mean, if it was about the dog being perfect, he would win every show, right? Different judges, they all should see the same thing. Nah, but I mean, different shows require different stuff that they look at. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, in that sense, how would it look for the judge to not let me know where I messed up, or where, what's wrong with my dog, and they judge my dog, and they either disqualify me, or place me in second, third, or whatever after first place. How would that look on that judge to not let me know what's going on, or what did they see that was wrong with the dog, or the handler, or whatever happened? And I feel like in that situation, that's the example of withholding information,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it don't really make sense in that sense, right? In
it
that situation,
doesn't. Because what's the point of being in the show if you? I mean, you're just going show to show and they're rating you, but they're not telling you why you're getting certain rates. It's like, what's the point?
right,
Like, who is it? Like, who am I really catering to at that point?
right,
Yeah, so I can see that. As far as withholding information, it doesn't make sense to even go through it or to make your dog go through it, you know?
right. And I think if someone is coming to you asking you questions on what you do, and the process that you're taking, obviously they see something that they like with your dogs, or whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you should kind of take that as uh, a big up or like flattering in the sense like, oh snap, I must be doing something right if I got all these people coming to me and asking me questions. Why, what I'm saying? Why not give out that information? Oh, well, I did this and did that. You know what I mean? Thanks for hitting me up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the asshole approach to everything. You know what I mean? Like if you threaten my G, like, man, you know what I mean? Get over yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I definitely I haven't personally ran into anybody like that. I've reached out to some people online or whatever and didn't get a response. But you know what I mean? Who knows if I ever run into these people? Like they say, on your way up, you might see the same people coming down. So you just, got to put that mental note in and just keep it moving, man. And yeah, just find other ways to get the information you need. But you can always hit us up at Space City Rottweilers because we don't withhold information. Like JoJo said, if we don't know something, we'll let you know we don't know. You know what I mean? We can point you in the right direction or whatever. But it's something that we know you got a question, you can always hit us up. You know what I mean? Whether it be email, it's spacecityrottweilers18@gmail.com. I even got some calls from people. Shout out to all my listeners that called in. Hit me up on all of the social media platforms. Uh, we've been getting some feedback. So I mean, people listening and we here to answer any questions that we can. So, don't 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 be afraid to reach out to us because you know, we ain't like that over here.
Yeah, we ain't like that over here. Y'all can hit us up. If we
Yeah.
don't know, we'll let you know we don't know. But we'll definitely try to find the answer for you, if anything.
Yeah, man. And if you one of them people that be holding all the information, man, you're gonna have to give it up some kind of way. We trying to be nice about stuff, but we might have to come see about you, man, and come take it from you.
No.
And let me stop playing for somebody to be,
Right.
you gonna
Yeah,
come
no.
take it, huh? Oh, all right, well, go on. Man,
Listen,
shut up.
if that's how they want to be, okay.
Nah, man, but shout out to everybody out there, man. Chiming in, checking in, Space City Raw. Shout out to all my breeder partners, man. Hope everybody doing all right, man. We're coming up on this nice weather season, man. I want to see some good pictures and videos, man. Y'all dogs and some litters, man. Hey, it's time to open up. We've been all locked in for about a year of COVID, man. Look, I done figured out how to put the microphone on top of the camera. Still waiting on my lens to come through. But hey, man, I'm finna start coming with it with this content, man, with these pictures, these videos. I got all these ideas on the stuff that I want to do. I'm gonna take the camera over there on the property. Probably do one like a time lapse type video to show what the property look like now to the end of the completion. Man, look, man, y'all finna be getting a whole lot of different stuff from us, man. And y'all probably gonna get tired of it, but I don't care. I'm gonna just keep on putting content. But I'm gonna switch it up and do different things. So y'all just stay tuned, man, and stay locked in, man. Please hit that like, subscribe, share button on that YouTube, subscribe on them podcast platforms because we got some more episodes about to drop. We got some collaborations coming up in the works. We got some more interesting guests coming up, man. I'm ready, man. I'm excited. I've been excited. I've been ready, but man, look, it's time, man. I've been putting stuff on hold and pause, waiting on the building and all that. Man, look, man, I'm just finna start going and just start doing stuff, man. And yeah, I'm excited, man. Got the new addition. The pack's still growing. Uh, we planning on the breeding for this summer. So hopefully that goes well and as planned. And man, look, JoJo,
It
we
will.
We finna take off. This ship is this ship finna take off.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I can't wait to see that beach photo shoot. I can already kind of see it, and I'm laughing, but I know it's gonna be cute.
And look, if you're a model and you listening, hey, you ain't afraid to get next to a dog, and you got that body, summertime fine, man. Hey, we looking for models. I ain't no model. I ain't no model.
I thought it was gonna be you out there giving us the Baywatch scene with the dogs.
Oh no, I gotta make sure the dog's straight.
We ready for it though, Corey? Let's do it. I'm ready for the year. More content, more stuff.
Yeah, man. We're gonna I think our next episode with me and you, we gonna be sitting down in person, man. I'm gonna have to swab your nose and all that stuff and make sure it's COVID free, but it's all good, man. We're gonna have to do what we gotta do, man.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. God, man, look, I'm ready, man. I am ready.
I can tell.
Because all these ideas, they need to come out of my head, man. And it's just I'm ready to manifest all of this stuff.
It's time. It'll happen. This is it.
Cause man, it'd be crazy. I be having ideas in my head, and then all of a sudden somebody I ain't never heard of or seen, they doing what I had in my idea. I'm like, man, what's going on? But obviously great minds thinking like, man.
See, I'm telling you, that's the collective. We all on the same journey. We all go through the same stuff. It just takes for you to put it out there and make it happen.
What's up with you getting your dog? Where you at with that? I ain't messed with you about that in a while. Maybe I can drop Harmony off over there off and you can dog.
Uh-uh. Not yet. And then too, I think I just got a neighbor and my neighbor has a dog. So I was hearing like little barkings and stuff going on the other day. So
Are y'all allowed to have dogs over there?
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, they dogs. I'm just not ready. Not right now, Corey. Not right
I feel you.
now. Not right now. And
I feel you.
I ain't even
The
gonna
time
lie.
will come.
I'm a
The
little
time will come. I keep pressuring you into it.
I'm a little scared about having kids. So,
Oh man.
I know dogs are the first step. I mean,
That killed me, bro. How people get the dogs before they had kids, man.
that's how I say you gotta try it out, right? The dogs are your kids, so that's how you try it out first to make sure you can handle it.
Get out of here with that, man.
Man,
It's similarities, but it's just totally different at the same. Well, I don't know, man. You got people that go to extreme and go to the extra mile for their dogs, man.
I'm telling you, I know those people.
Yeah, man. I know of those people. I don't know none of those people. I mean, here we go to extra mile for hours, but man, sometimes too much is too much.
But hey, let people do them. As long as they ain't harming nobody. It seems like they just giving them love, right? Let them give them that love.
All right, till your dog come lick you in your mouth, then what?
Oh no, that's a problem. We fighting.
Nah, man, show them give that love.
No. It's up to a certain point. I'm gonna have to discipline them right there. Don't come in my mouth. Do not
All right, then.
come in my mouth.
Yeah, man. You got some people that sleep with their dogs, they cuddle and everything, man. Look.
You can cuddle, but you ain't getting in my bed. You are not getting in my kitchen, and you are not coming close to my mouth.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I already know that for sure.
Yeah. That's how you gonna, oh man. I was just about to mention something about some training. It just dawned on me. So I took Zebo on his first walk yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he did everything that a puppy does on their first walk. And it made me think about leash training and all that stuff and how that's a thing for all my listeners who, get their first time or their brand new puppy, man. You're gonna have to train your dog on how to, walk properly on a leash, because he was kind of pulling away, kind of like dragging him in a sense. And like he eventually started getting it a little bit, but like he was just skittish on everything. Like a car passed by, he'll freak out.
Mm,
Uh, like the little not the little, but the things that cover the sewer, the little big
mhm,
penny looking thing, sometimes when you step on it, it moves.
mhm,
I stepped on that and he kind of freaked out with that. And he just was into everything. And it made me think about uh a first time puppy on a leash, man. And, you know, that's the type of stuff that you gotta continue to do and stay consistent to where he gets a little bit comfortable with, you know what I mean, walking around on a leash and having that collar on. Because for the most part, I didn't collar my dogs when they're around the house, but I found these neat like chains for the big dogs, and it's basically a Cuban link chain, but it's like a collar, and
mhm.
it's gold. So all my big dogs got that, and I bought some for when my future dogs get older, and that's gonna be like a little thing that we have, the gold chains, and I would like to get customized dog tags and put the Space City logo on there, and then like have the dog's name and their information on the other side of the chain. But I have yet to have found a place who can do personalized dog ID tags. But yeah, that leash and that collar training, something that you got to work with your dog,
Mhm.
because they don't get it right away. You know what I mean? Especially if they have never done it. It's
Right.
almost like riding a bike for the first time.
It takes time.
But yeah,
You'll get it.
you you
They'll
talk
get
you talking about your disciplined dog made me think about training, which made me think about the walk from yesterday. So that's why I went off on that spell.
it. Yeah.
But it's pretty cool, man. Pretty
It
neat.
takes time, but hey, everything is on the up and up right now.
Oh yeah, man. We stepping into my favorite time of the year, man. Spring. I love springtime. Minus the allergies and all that. I
Mm.
like that spring going into early summer before it start getting too hot.
Look, don't let us start to complaining about the heat, because after that winter, I'm never complaining about heat ever again.
Yeah, man. But you can't satisfy folks when it's too hot. You know what I mean? They complaining. When it's too cold, it's complaining. When it's dry, they complaining. When it's too wet, they complaining. So you know what I mean? People gonna always find something to complain about. But I'm looking forward to the spring and the summer because maybe hopefully this year we'll be able to get out and be able to enjoy. You know what I mean?
We will. Let's claim it. We will.
For sure.
We
Cause
will.
um, I'm ready for these sexy dogs in my eyes to start getting some attention, man. Look, I gotta do my part and do better and start snapping it up, man, and just catching the scenery, man. I got so many different ideas of that I want to put, and once I start putting it out there, y'all gonna know.
It'll happen. It'll
Yeah.
happen.
You know.
Let's make it happen.
But y'all continue to reach out, man. Hit us up on
Everything.
the comment section, the email, by phone, just anywhere and everywhere you see Space City Rottweilers, y'all holler at us, man, because we like to, continue to hear from y'all.
Absolutely. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment for us. And we'll catch y'all next time. Y'all stay
Oh
safe.
man, shout out to Tony too, man. Tony Butler, man. Today is birthday. I just thought about it before we wrapped up.
Happy
Happy
birthday, Tony.
happy birthday, T. But yeah, man. We appreciate y'all for checking us out, man. It's your captain, Mr. Corey. And my co-captain, my girl JoJo, my ace in the hole, my dice shaker, my card flipper, and my slot button presser.
Ah, all that in the bag of chips.
Yeah, y'all gonna see us in Vegas. We're gonna be sitting at the crap table with a Rottweiler.
Oh, doing it big. We'll catch y'all next time, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Bye.